This is the House of Parliament where men and women have sat for decades, making decisions that would affect all our lives. Do they really work in the interests of the people or themselves? They sit at the round tables, trying to decipher which way to turn. Is it left or is it right? Have the people benefited from those decisions? Our people have suffered for far too long. Change should not be a figment of the imagination, but reality. Every boy, every girl, every man, every woman are equally important. The market vendor joyfully sells her produce. The fish vendor skillfully uses his cutlass to cut the fish. Keep on working. Let your smile be your motivation. Build a community of brotherly and sisterly love. Don't give up on your dreams. Surround yourself with positive thinkers. Think big and keep on moving. Keep pushing the envelope. Yes, push that envelope until you have succeeded. You may have made many mistakes, but that is no reason to stop. Don't you dare give up. Get ready for that overflow. Get ready for that breakthrough. The overflow is coming. Showers of blessings. Stay cool. Stay calm. Stay collective. Ride the rough waves of life. Hold on to that rope tightly. Just keep working. Keep moving. Keep believing. Self-motivation. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to Lies and Deceit. How are you all today? What have you all been up to? It has been a very interesting day, and I'm so happy to be here with you tonight. You know, I get 3 days in the week to be with you guys. So I am very, very happy. I know some people said hi to me. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Mabel. Akim said thanks for the hi, Mabel. Thank you guys so much. Hi, Agnes. Agnes is very nice to know. Agnes Noel. It is very nice to know that you can enjoy it over and over again. So this is what I do. I come to, bring you some good news. Also, Doris Joseph, good night, so. This is what she said. Good night, so, and listeners. The platform where you learn. I love you, so. I love you more, Doris. And Mabel also said good night to me. Good night, sweetie. Adrian, good night, darling. Thanks for the blessings. Clara, good night, Clara. Janice, hi. Very happy you guys are here with me. Hi, Mava, you in. Hyacinth, she has all her yellow hearts. Now, if you may not know, yellow is my favorite color. I love yellow. And let's see who we have here. Hi, Natalia. How are you, baby? Hi, Melly is here. Willix, how are you, darling? May, Lucy, thank you all so much. Because without you, I would not have a show. So thank you so much. Hi, Donna. Hi, Donna, darling. My girl. Hi, Ian. Love you too. Oh my God, Anna, I'm very sorry to hear that. Hi, Vicky. Let me just give you all a little shout out. Cipriana, how you doing? Marguerite is in the house. Lester, hi, Arnold. Arnold, you have become one of my troopers. Arnold is always buying me coffees whenever I'm on the live now. He's trying to give DB competition. Melinda, I have to shout you out. Lester, hi. I have to. My girl Sylvia is here. And to all the others, I love y'all. Marilys, go to bed. I love this girl. Go to bed, Marilys. Marilys is like 4 hours ahead of me. Hi, Lucy, baby. How are you, Lucy? Sandra and to Maggie. Hi, Maggie. All the way from Connecticut. Thanks for watching. We have a very interesting show tonight. A very, very interesting show. Hi, Linda. Hi, Miranda. Hi to everybody. Now, my dear people, before I go into other things, other news, breaking news, which I have to give you, let me just shout out some of the people who makes the show possible. And, some of you are just, before coming on the live, I think even if I may feel tired, I get energized. Remember I said to you all, even if you buy the coffee or you become a member, give me some nice words. And this lovely lady, thank you, Delia. Delia became a member. Okay? You'll love what I do. You'll love my work. There are 400,000 of us as creators. Maybe it has increased to 500,000 now. 400,000 creators on Buy Me a Coffee platform. It's a platform that gives us the avenue to go out there and tell you and speak to you whatever field we are in, right? And at the same time for you to support us with, your love in supporting. Now, this lovely lady, Tilia Mathia, she said she became a new member before I came on the live, and she said, this is my first time hearing you. Imagine, this is her first time hearing me. And many of you have been on my live from the time I started in August. Not one coffee you have bought me. But this lady said, this is my first time hearing you. Keep doing what you're doing. We need more like you to speak on the actual facts. Now, I love that. When people say this to me, I love it. Because as I said to you, just give me 1 minute. Excuse me. I'm battling my sinuses. The weather, I tell you, climate, when you see, if the weather is not consistent, I'm in trouble. If it flickers, God. Anyway, and she said, women like you should be in power in St. Lucia. Let's go. My darling Delia, thank you so much. Your words just energize me tonight, energize me to come and have a great show. So I love the coffee, yes, but the words of encouragement. I also got, coffees from BB before I came on the live. And also Joella, she said, always a pleasure to watch your show. Thanks for all the information and the enlightenment. God has your back. You've been doing a fantastic job. I appreciate that dearly, dearly, Joella. Thank you, Joella Yard. And, my boy Arnold always buy me coffee when he's on the live, and I sincerely, sincerely appreciate that, okay? And we had some other people, the someones who don't want me to know who they are. That's cool, because some people always want to, stay anonymous, and I'm fine with that. I have no issues. So the link is there, my people, and you can go ahead and buy me a coffee. Like I said, you don't have to purchase 1,000 coffees. You can just purchase one coffee. Let Soso know you got her back. Now, today, and I advertised on my show. Remember I said to you, this is the show of the people. I have no sponsors, and this is why my show really causes people to gravitate to it. I have no sponsors, you all are the sponsors. So when you are part of something, you end up giving. And I advertise on my show that if you want to send birthday greetings, if you are a member, and if you are a constant supporter, always supporting, I will wish you happy birthday without a coffee charge. However, if you want to send a happy birthday to your friend or whoever, it's just a coffee. Send me the pictures and we'll do something nice for you. Now, before we get to our birthday greetings, you remember the fig man? Say boy ovle. Say boy ovle. You remember the fig man? Have a laugh. Have some fun. This country is already so depressing. Have a laugh. Fig vet kadase. Fig vet kadase. Ga fig vet. Ga pie fig vet. Ga Sohria. Sohria. Ga fig vet. 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 Fig vet preminis. Fig vet. Fig vet. Ga Sohria. Ga Sohria. Ga Sohria. Ga Sohria. Il va ça même danser. Pinocchio. 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 Bois. 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 Ga fig vet. Bois. 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 Fig vet. Fig vet. Fig vet. Ga Sohria. Pas ça même oui mais. Pas ça même oui mais il voulait ban nous fig vet. Il voulait ban nous bois. Pas ça même oui mais. Regardez. Bois. Fig vet, Ray Charles. Ray Charles. Gars Ray Charles. Ray Charles pas ça même danser. Gars Ray Charles. Gars Sohria, Miriam Dodai. What you Miriam Dodai. Gars Sohria. Il pas même ni boda pour danser pour bailler tes women. Regardez. Bois. Et qui voulait ban nous fig vet? Fig vet mol? No sorry. Check Pinocchio. Check Pinocchio. Check those shoes. Check those shoes, people. Check those shoes. Oi, check the matchstick legs. Oi, bois. Ekivan Banu bois. Bois. He wants to give us bois. Bois, mol, oui. Mol. Show them mol. Bois. Wow, but Natalie says she will love us. Stay on, girl. Wow. The man giving us fig vet. But is hard fig vet? The man have soft fig vet with? How is me? The banana man. Sabina, the banana man. Yes, Philip. We shall have. Got it. Permanent Mati killer. Permanent Mati. Oh yes, Tiny. Uncle Shas can do better. Marguerite don't die. Marguerite telling me I killing and chemical. Got it. Gatti women. Go there. Go there. There, Pani. Pinocchio dancing. 1, 2, 3. Pinocchio dancing. 1, 2, 3. Hey. Tabi Mirror. Idif Pamo. Idif. That's your Prime Minister. Prime Minister Fig Vet. Lucy Pamo, Lucy. Gade Prime Minister noi. Boy, I cry to you, Camila Mwele. The man don't know our solo good to dance. The man carrying the man there. Sakisa. I'm gonna have to go down and wine. Saksa. Pinocchio can dance. Good night, Sabina. My people, we're just having some fun here with our Prime Minister. of Fig Vet. We Prime Minister of Fig Vet, we. The man right now, the man put me in a how will I say it, in a quagmire. The man supposed to be Ray Charles, now the man telling me he's Prime Minister of Fig Vet. I ain't know what to do. Even my husband doing all kind of nonsense. My husband was Ray Charles. I was willing to work with Ray Charles to allow him to see. Now Ray Charles is telling me he's the Prime Minister of Fig Vet. Mon Dieu, people help me. Help me. What am I supposed to do with my husband? Help me, my people. My husband distressing me. I trying. I can't even teach my husband to do a little while to go down. Man have to bend your knees. Mister, I'm a dancer. I love to dance. You got to bend your knees and whine. But you have knees too much sticks I see in there. Saxa. Mem. My people. Shas is a number. And when you see Uncle Shas start to give whist, I saw Shas in Carnival, and Shas gave a kind of whist, My people, share the live, tag your friends. Good night, people. It's good to have some fun. Now, also, I have to wish some people a happy birthday. So look on the screen and you're gonna see the people who have birthdays. And the first one we have up is, who are we putting up first? Okay, this is Anna. A happy advance birthday greetings to Anna Amadi. And this is coming from Joella Yard. Anna is from the Republic of Labrie, Herel Estate. So Joella asked me to send happy birthday to you, and we from the Lies and Deceit team, we are wishing you a happy birthday. Enjoy your day. Okay, enjoy your day from Joella. So have fun. And your birthday is actually tomorrow, but she sent it today because I'm not on Wednesdays. So happy advance birthday greetings to you, Miss Amadi. Enjoy everything. Happy birthday. And we also have another birthday request coming up. And who are we putting up now? We are saying a happy birthday to DB. I'll talk to you in a while, DB. A happy advance birthday greetings to Joella. Joella birthday is on Thursday. And from the Lies and Deceit team and from Sohria Alexander, we are wishing Jojo a happy birthday. Jojo is one that is very vocal in her politics, so we wish you all the best. She is the assistant PRO for the New York chapter of the United Workers' Party. So Jojo, happy advance birthday greetings. Now, the last one is to one of my most loyal supporters, Mom. Imagine she just messaged me, and I'll tell you the message she sent to me. My Dudu is sending a message to me saying to me, I'll tell you what she's saying. I beat you to it. I always appreciate people who appreciate me. Okay, I always appreciate people who appreciate me. And here her little love note to me. I want to wish my mom a happy birthday. What do I do again? And her mom is Priska Brett. Let me show you what we do, my sweet child. Happy birthday, Priska Brett. God's guidance from Sohria Alexander, from Akeem and the Lies and Deceit team. I saw your daughter posted you, and I'm like, there is no way I am going to make DB pay $3 for me to put up her mom. This young lady supports me like crazy every time I'm on my live without fail. Let me tell you something. During the Christmas season, she was cleaning and doing all her stuff. And then she sent me a note. She said, so I am listening, I'm listening, but I'm cleaning, I'm doing everything. So, I'm sending it's late, but I'm sending my coffee. DB Israel Joy, and I want to say happy birthday to Miss Brett. Enjoy your day, whatever is left of it. I know DB spoiled you like rotten. I know she did. So enjoy it to the fullest. Have fun. Enjoy your birthday for the rest of the January month. Make sure DB spoiled you like crazy, which I know she did. Okay? So happy birthday to Priska Brett. And thank you and your daughter for the wonderful support. I really, really love DB and appreciate you. Thank you. Very lovely. Nice people. I have to appreciate people that appreciate me. There's no two ways about that. I don't play with that. You appreciate me, I appreciate you more. So all of you that does be supporting me, I need to know when it's your birthday too, eh? Send so a little note, eh? So can know what is going on, so can do something nice for you. Okay, so there's no way I would charge DB for that. Now tonight, my people, we have some sad news. I learned of it this morning, and I got confirmation a while ago. However, I always believe we have a situation, we have a problem in St. Lucia, in that when you are a public figure, when you are a minister of government, when you are a high-profile person, your life is not private. If you want to live a private life, you do not go into government. I got some news that a minister is not doing too well. He suffered a stroke, and he is not talking. Now, politics is politics. However, we all have a heart. So I'm asking you to send out some praise to him. Remember, when you do good, it will return back to you, not to the person, but to you. So let us remember him in our prayers, that he recovers well and that he can continue doing the work the people voted him to do. Even if we may disagree and have our roro, that's fine. But I always err on the side of doing what is right. So let us wish him well. Say your prayers when you go to bed tonight. Say, prayers for him that he gets better. And but sometimes in life we need to know that when it's time to step aside and when it's time to just take care of us. Being a politician or a member of parliament is a very taxing job. I know a lot of people say, no, so you should go up and whatever, but I cannot run for politics in St. Lucia. Because this is why I am trying to change the mindset of people, that politicians what they owe you is an environment where you thrive and you can survive and not depend on them. So until our people realize that as a politician or as a government, you have to create the environment for me to thrive and make money, they will always come to you to ask you for money. So let us wish him well. Let us wish him well. And people, you really don't need to know who. And I am somebody, I always respect people's privacy, but I can give you information and say to you that, say a prayer for him, that he recovers, so I can give him some more stress. So I can give him stress. He does give me mizi mepui too. I want him to recover, so he can give me mepui and for me to give him some more. Because when a man down, I ain't giving him mepui, especially sick. I can't give him mepui tonight. Anyway, guys, let's get with the program. I want to know if Sean Edward is sitting on his brain. I want to know if the Prime Minister Figvet is sitting on his brain. Because I don't understand why is it that they continue putting our children's lives at risk. Let me tell you something. We have a mess in the school system. Now, the difference between the Prime Minister of Figvet and the white boy is that his education minister at the time, Gail Rigobert, had a blended approach to learning. Now, somebody messaged me tonight. I think I posted something on my WhatsApp, and the person said to me they were discussing, this Prime Minister, and then she happened to mention my name. And she said, Sohria always said that Philip J. Pierre does not have a plan. And she said to them, even long before election, she was saying, this man doesn't have a plan. Excuse me, people. And she is very right. And it's good that people remember that Soso said, I cannot vote for a party that doesn't have a plan. Parents are in a mess. Principals are in a mess. Teachers are in a mess. The schools are in a mess. Students are in a mess. Now let me show you how we are heading for disaster. From the time you see there is no control in terms of learning for our students, we are in serious trouble. There is a blended approach. Where are the laptops or the devices or the ebooks for those children to stay at their homes to study? Why is Sean Edward, Minister of Education, putting our children in harm's way? Now, I am going to play a tape. Let me tell you, I always say, when I come here, I do not come here to lie on anybody. I always present the facts to you so that you can hear. And please, when the live is over and you have time, if you're relaxing on a weekend, put it on your big flat screen TV and go over what Soso said. I am going to show you what Sean Edwards said when he wanted to be in government and what he is doing now. That the Principals Association, now some of y'all are a hypocrite. Principals Association, y'all know I just give it to y'all raw. Teachers Union, y'all know y'all a bunch of hypocrites. Because the first order of the day was to say to Sean Edward, yes, we are going back to face-to-face learning. However, in case there is an outbreak, are we prepared for online learning? Online learning is very challenging. Thank God I don't have little toddlers, that my son in 2020 was able to study on his own online, do all his business. But I am also sensitive to the fact that some teachers may have little ones who also have to do online schooling and they have to teach. I am sensitive to that. But you see, we have too many hypocrites in St. Lucia, because if y'all were asking the right question, who is Sean Edward? Who is Philip J. Pierre for me as a teacher or as an organization to be fearful of? Because I am responsible for the tuition that I give to students. Y'all needed to ask the right question. Yeah, we're going back to face-to-face learning. And y'all will say, so is a prophet. But I said to y'all, the reopening of school was dangerous. And they should have left the children at home, the online learning. Now, yes, we are operating in strange and dangerous times. So you cannot continue to operate like it is 2019 when we had no outbreak. You said, Philip J. Pierre, Minister of FIGVET, Prime Minister of FIGVET, you said that you would have done it better than Alan Chasney. You said you had all the answer, but you are making a royal mess. People are dying. More people died today. People are dying. Now, one death is one too many. I need to understand what you are doing. People are paranoid. People are going out of their minds. But yet, you, Sean Edward, you are not budging. Right now, the Principal Association, they are now clamoring for school to be closed and to have online learning and not face-to-face learning. But the Minister of Education is not batting an eye. Where is Minister of Passion Fruit? Where is Minister of Passion Fruit? You see, they're busy picking passion fruit. They're busy doing a whole lot of crap while our country is crumbling underneath us. Listen to what Sean Edwards said when he wanted to be in government. A whole bunch of liars, all of them.
Tonight, the St. Lucia Labour Party offers you sound, sensible, sincere government that you can trust, that you can question, that you can understand or disagree with, that you can elect and work with for the next 5 years and beyond. We are proud to offer you our philosophy and our policy agenda. We ask you to support these priority actions which we will take to improve the lives of people, to better communities, to restore businesses, to energize sectors and fortify our economy for growth. Voting together and working together, we can rescue our country from economic and financial collapse. We can restore hope and dignity to our people and pride and confidence to our nation. Voting together and working together, we can join hands to better ourselves and better St. Lucia, so that each one of us has an opportunity to live well and grow to our full potential. What we need now is a sure and steady team of level-headed men and women who are rooted in the soil and the soul of this nation. A team that is committed to those fundamental principles which founded not just our party, but our nation. The St. Lucia Labour Party holds fast to the fundamental principles of justice, equality, honesty, humility, and service to community. In good times as in bad, they are the bedrock of our society. We also believe that St. Lucia does not need a supreme leader who sees all, knows all, and is so giddy with power that he tramples on the hopes and dreams of our children. Nor do we need a government motivated by greed, profit, and personal gain. We do not need more reckless borrowing. We do not need bigger deficits. We do not need to give away another 1,000 acres of our land. We do not need fairy tale projects that leave us poor and hungry and idle. Now that we know better, we must do better with a new approach, a new agenda, and a new administration.
You heard a new approach, a new administration, and a new agenda. These I always said to the people of St. Lucia and you, my followers, that the St. Lucia Labour Party, they are very skillful and crafty in the way they talk and in the way they write. He said one thing when he was in opposition. Right now, Sean Edward is actually behaving as if he cares for nobody. And that is the behavior of this St. Lucia Labour Party government. It is like 3 weeks, 2 weeks. People have been pouring out their heart to this government to find a solution to the mess that is happening in our education system. He said that the former Prime Minister, Alan Shastney, was giddy for power, and he was listening to nobody. He was doing as he pleased. You know, it's like he was a master. He didn't say master there. This is why I said to you, they are very crafty in the way they write and the way they speak. So he said that the Prime Minister does what he wants. But look at them now. They have all gone into hiding. They have all gone into hiding and left the Principal Association, the Teachers Union Association, and left the students on their own. Where is the Students' Council? Where is the National Youth Council? Your beck was blowing morning, noon, and night when Alan Shastney was in office. I need somebody to explain to me the hypocrisy in this country. And Sean is saying that he's going to listen. However, they campaigned on a youth economy. And right now, our youth are in danger. The youth starts from early childhood. Where are the people? The teachers are speaking. They have their unions. Fair enough. The Principal Association right now, they are saying that school should be closed and face-to-face. However, we have Pauline Antoine, Sean Edward, that seems to be lost. Because I always said when I heard school was opening, what are the contingency plans for the students and the teachers? Now, let me tell you why the Principals Association, let me tell you why they are clamoring for school to close. Yes, it is affecting the students. However, many principals have fallen ill to COVID. Then I'm reading something tonight, some principal from Viewfort saying he's happy that school is open. People, stop being kiss asses. Stand for something. I don't care who you are. If it is wrong, it is wrong. Because at the end of the day, all you have to your name is integrity. You may have millions of dollars. You may have how many assets. But all you have to your name is your integrity. So to come and say that, so it tells me that people in St. Lucia, the educators in St. Lucia, like some of the principals, they are not looking at the stats presented to them and seeing what it is doing to our country. Many students, now this is why I cannot understand why the Minister of Passion Fruit, would have sent the students back to school. Based on reports I'm hearing, many students, parents sent them to school and they were already sick. Now, parents, you too have to take some responsibility, right? I am for personal responsibility, yes. However, you cannot be a minister of education and you refuse to lead. This government is a lame duck. The Minister of Education is a lame duck. All of them are banana men and women. Because you had all the answers in opposition, but right now you are in government. And what are you doing? Maybe when we hear principals dying, students dying, that's when you would want to shut the country down. Maybe that's when you would want to say no school. But right now, this situation is out of hand. Somebody, and parents, some of y'all, your heads are very hard. I just do not know what to say to you guys. Again, some of y'all, your heads are just hard. You'll continue sending your children into harm's way. So instead of Philip J. Pierre telling us yesterday that we need to eat more bananas, he should start thinking of the welfare of the students and the principals. Because from what I am seeing, and hear what this man said at his press conference. He said the fifth wave is almost gone and things will get better. No plan. Clearly, this man has no foresight. Absolutely none. My people, for those of you who have been following me from inception, I intimated to you that the World Bank said, that's when Shas was still in office, that we are not going to realize we were not going to realize 2019 figures until 2025. However, right now, the World Bank is projecting for St. Lucia that we won't be able to see any form of growth, not even in 2026. So imagine you, the people of St. Lucia, you have elected a lame duck. You have elected a prime minister. Now think, people, flow with me. Go into your head. They cannot even handle our education problem to ensure that our students have online learning. They are all over the place. And Sean Edwards is saying if it worsens, he's going to close school. Today we had how many cases? Today we had 200 and something cases. And how many deaths? What are you waiting for, Sean Edward? So if they cannot even handle this situation, and when our economy is dependent on external factors such as tourism, our ass is grass. I am warning you, St. Lucians, if we do not do something quickly to secure our economy, many of us are going to start to eat the green fig skin. This is what we are going to eat. So this is why he is saying to you to do all kind of dishes with green fig. However, we cannot do all kind of dishes with green fig because it's the skin we are going to eat like pigs. They have no plan. Now I'm going to put a graph on the system, on the computer, for you to see what I am talking about. Alan Chasney was aware. He dealt with the economy when COVID was at its peak. He dealt with it and he knew how to get around it to sustain our country, because World Bank predicted until 2025 we would realize the 2019 figures. However, with a clueless Prime Minister of Figvet and a clueless government without any plan, I am telling you, our economy is about to crash. IMF is going to be looking at us because they have not taken the initiative. You're saying you're waiting until March, April for budget. You could have done a supplement budget to say, my people need me. Alan Chasney borrowed, he had no choice. Everyone around the world borrowed because they had no choice. So listen to that. They are coming in. PIPSA plan is coming in right now to say to you, Alan Chasney, that if nothing is not running, it's because of Alan Chasney. But it is a lie. If you look at the graph is giving you information in terms of number of debt. Okay? The number of debt, let me just turn this, in relation to GDP. Our gross domestic product. So look at the graph, my people. 2016. People, you were fooled. You were duped by this administration when they were in opposition. So 2016, 2019, 2020, Alan Chasney took a hit. 2021, he took a hit. People, Philip J. Pierre, God forbid, is our Prime Minister for the next 5 years. Look at 2022. Our debt in relation to our gross domestic product. Our gross domestic product accounts for 40% our tourism industry. Do you know? Let me give you some inside information. Do you know today that there was a roro between the CEO of tourism, and someone else? I'll not mention the person's name. There was a roro. Because these people do not understand anything about our tourism sector. You know, people, we are in so much trouble. Let's share the live, tag your friends. I want you all to hear that. We are in so much trouble that the cruise liners that came in today, the captain is the boss, okay? What the captain says goes. You know, the captain said he is not disembarking to do any plaque ceremony. Usually he would have the plaque for the Minister of Tourism, like he did with Dominic, but this time it's Ernest Ile. So he would have to present Ernest the plaque, and maybe he would have his CEO of tourism, all of them there. He said he is not disembarking to do that. And you know why he said he is not disembarking? That is why I'm telling you all, people. Right now, I know we want to march, but something has to be done. The gentleman said he is not disembarking because St. Lucia has too many COVID cases. You heard me? The gentleman said he is not disembarking to do any plaque ceremony, because they usually do it in front of the cruise ship, because St. Lucia has too many COVID cases. And then there was a roro. There was a roro between the CEO and another prominent person. They cannot manage. Alan Chasney and Dominic Fede guarded us. The tourism sector makes up 40% of our GDP. So people, look at the graph. Look at the graph to see what the graph is showing you. In that, the World Bank is predicting that tourism ain't going to see the light of day anytime soon. 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, they are forecasting that our debt is still going to be skyrocketed. I need to know whether the Prime Minister of Figvet, when he was doing his budget, did he take that into consideration? Because right now he is void of any ideas. He's bankrupt. This is why he is telling us to grow the economy. We all have to go and eat Figvet. Give it to the young people. It's a good source of potassium. The man don't even have simple general science knowledge to know that you can't eat green fig every day. Your body cannot have all that potassium. So when Shas was there, the World Bank said in 2025, we should see 2019 figures. However, look at the grim outlook they're giving us now. It is there. I don't come here to lie. If we did not have COVID, Chasney would still be in power. Now, from what I am hearing, from what I am seeing from the Prime Minister of Figvet, he has no plan. He has no idea. He is bankrupt as to how to push our economy forward. Tourism is taking a major hit. Even the St. Lucia Hotel Tourism Association are saying there are too many cases. America is soon going to tell their people to not come to St. Lucia. After 28 days of these kind of high figures, we are going to be placed on the red list. So here is it. I am very happy. I am going to say something. I am very happy now that Alan Chasney lost the election. Millie, Prime Minister Figvet, Manger, Millie, go and deal with this mess. You are going to have a miserable time. Because I cannot understand that we're in a pandemic and this man has been there for 6 months and this man has not gotten any money to help anybody. Now, people, I like to demurty them. Let us listen to Philip J. Pierre when he was in opposition. Let us listen to him for us to hear the things he was saying to show you how much these people lie.
This evening, we are offering you, the people of St. Lucia, our clear, balanced, practical strategies to achieve 3 national objectives. 1. Stabilize our economy to save jobs, businesses, and families. 2. Reposition St. Lucia for growth so that our people can look to a more sustained future. And 3. Restore good and honest governance so that government, guided by democratic principles and the rule of law, works for and not against the people. This evening, we will not just promise, but explain how we intend to deliver. And more importantly, we want you to know that you can hold us accountable for the promises we make when we say that we are putting you first. I will now share with you some of the top priorities in our 2021 manifesto. To stabilize our economy and save jobs, businesses, and families, we will provide income tax relief to low and middle income households.
Okay, stop it here.
That means
income tax relief to low income houses. It is 6 months, and to date, he has not delivered on this promise. Now, let me tell you, people, I'm just going to show you they're lying. We are in a pandemic. We are in a crisis. Government collect most of their revenue through taxes. So he right now is in a bind. Because when you're losing like half, $500 million in revenue, how on God's green earth are you going to retrieve that money when you lie to the people in opposition, telling them that you are going to remove income taxes for low-income workers? To date, you have not done that. And what you are doing in your recent press conferences, you are blaming the former Prime Minister because you have no plan. Carry on.
persons earning $4,000 a month and less will not pay income tax. This will put more cash in the hands of nurses, police officers, teachers, secretaries, public servants, hotel workers, technicians, and many others who will not pay tax on the first.
Okay, let's stop here. He is saying that if you make less than $4,000, now this is how they fooled you to vote for them. We're going to put money in the hands of teachers, in the hands of policemen, in the hands of nurses, in the hands of secretary, in the hands of hotel workers. You hear the lies and Deceit, it is 6 months. And he has not done anything for the Mali way. What he has done is to go on every press conference to blame the previous administration. I am happy you are the Prime Minister of St. Lucia, Prime Minister of Fig Vet, so you can feel the pain. I am not sorry for you because you lied in opposition, because we are in a pandemic. Where are you getting the monies to do that? Carry on.
$48,000 of yearly income. This will stimulate consumer spending and generate more economic activity. To ensure that this is fair and sustainable, tax collection will have to be more vigorous, and tax exemptions and allowances will be reviewed and simplified. Consistent with this trust, we will waive property tax on residential property. This will be balanced by an affordable tax on property insurance premiums, which is more transparent, more equitable, and more collectible. This will improve disposable income for households, encouraging home improvement and repair. This in turn will increase property values across communities, improving living standards and accumulating wealth for all. We will remove the additional $150 excise tax on fuel for fishermen to redress.
Okay. You heard the lies? You heard the lies? 6 months he has done nothing. The fishers, look what Labour do you. Look what Labour do you. The fishers, he said he would have removed the $150 excise fuel tax. He should have looked for you first. He didn't look for you. Ha ha! Good for y'all. You know who he looked for? The ha-has, the St. Lucian National Trust, and he gave them $750,000. Whoa, look what Labour do, y'all. And right now, I will tell you, he cannot, and he will not, remove the $150 fuel excise tax. Because this tax, politicians are the greatest deceivers. This tax, Mr. Alan Michael Shastney would have been an idiot to remove that tax. But he was wise in his decision. But you pontificated and told the poor little fishers, poor Jabio, that you would have removed the $150 excise tax. But you know you could not have done that. And in Alan Shastney's wisdom, he knew he could not have done that. Because we are in a pandemic. And that $1.50 tax we pay in the fuel, you little fishers, it generates over $25 million. And remember, I said to you that government gets their revenues from taxes. So he cannot even give you all the $1,500 he would, he will, whatever he said. He cannot even give you that. You think it's $25 million he's just going to throw away when we're in a damn pandemic? You see how they fooled y'all? Look what Labour do, y'all. Look what Labour do, y'all. I am here to tell you the truth so that you think. Lord have mercy on us. Yes, carry on.
And justice they suffered when their very livelihood was heartlessly outlawed. Be assured that tide has changed. We'll also revisit existing VAT legislation to ease the tax burden on the manufacturing sector. We'll specifically support investments related to business recovery, retooling, product development, and market diversification. We will support the financial restructuring of companies which need to reposition for future growth and diversification. This will be done by suspending stamp duties and similar transaction fees on specific intra-group and intercompany transactions, between parent and subsidiary companies within the same ownership. We also understand that many businesses are financially stressed. So, we'll offer corporate tax amnesty to companies. That means if a company settles its outstanding taxes within 90 days or enter into a payment plan approved by the Comptroller of Inland Revenue, government will waive the penalties and interest due on outstanding amounts. This is an effort.
This is nothing new. Well, let me tell you, you know, and some business people, I just wonder about y'all. This is nothing new about, you know, and this has always happened in Inland Revenue. Because I used to do this for a company, right? They always make arrangements with you when you owe them taxes, corporate taxes. They always, Inland Revenue, it's standard. These boys just came there and fooled the people. And big business people bought into the bullshit. They always do that. They make an arrangement, you prepare the form, you prepare whatever, and then, you know, a lot of businesses may be owing a couple of years, but they work with you and they work out the interest and you have a payment plan and the Inland Revenue work with you. As long as you work with them, they work with you. So what people are saying about he's going to do that for the businesses is pure crap. It has always been there. And this is why I don't understand how educated people in St. Lucia sit there. What is going on? You realize all the so-called brain boxes have gone quiet? All of them, their tail between their legs. But let me tell you why most of them, their tails between their legs. It's because they are ashamed. They are ashamed. What people say, there's nothing. And again, people are easily fooled.
To improve cash flow within the first 3 months, when we will need space to assess just how critical the financial situation really is.
Hold on. He said he needed space to assess how the financial situation really is. Now, people, let me go down in dirty clothes now. How you are saying you need space to see the financial situation of our country. When you are in opposition, if you don't know, you make up the government. The government is made up of the opposition and those members who are ministers. Right? So the members of parliament and the opposition, the same thing of y'all make up government. So Pip is a liar. This man lying more than the devil, and I believe he taught the devil to lie. How you need to assess the financial situation of the country. Now let me tell you, every year, Pip Samplan, Pip Mote, I will never have respect for you, and I'll tell you why. You lie too much. And once you lie to me, party done. You cannot tell me you have been in government for how many years with KDA and in opposition that you needed to assess the financial situation of the country. So tell me, what the hell have you been debating when you sit in the house? You sat there 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. You sat there and you debated budget and you want to know the health of the country. Man, you are a liar. And this is how they fool you. Because when the budget is approved, these guys have access to it. I have access to it to see. You see how everything, revenue, expenditure, transfer, this, that. You have access to that. And you want to see the state of our country. You must be a bloody idiot, because you should have known that our economy at this present time was not doing good. We were hit with COVID. We dropped 20%. What did you expect? You expected a ball of roses, and now you in your conference is saying, oh, Alan Chasney, reckless. How he was reckless? You need to stop lying to the people of St. Lucia, because if y'all were truthful, you would have taken this document and explained it to the people of St. Lucia, but you would not do that, because the people of St. Lucia would have gotten wise and realized, but look, everything there. Where am I sending this government out? But God is going to deal with y'all. Let's move on.
Provide $25 million guarantees to support working capital loans to small and medium-sized enterprises. This will assist with wages.
So let's stop there. Let's stop there. People, this man is a liar. And I am holding him accountable. $25 million loan to who? The small businesses make up a great portion of our economy, and they have not gotten any relief. You insulting the bar owners to give them a $1 million. What's about all of our small businesses? What have you done for them? You campaigned and complained to say, when you come, you will do X, Y, Z. Alan Chasney was not doing, and Alan Chasney did do for them. What have you done? And what have you done to your clique that were clamoring for the creative industry? What have you done for them? Nothing. Where is the $25 million PIPSA plan? I need to know where it is, because I am here to demurti you. You are a liar, and I'm going to show it to you. I am not lying on you. It is here. You said 25 million. Where you go getting it? Under the pitons? Because you cannot even go and borrow or get grants to assist the people who are unemployed right now, to give them the 1,500 you said. Up to now, you cannot do that, and you want to come and talk and blame the previous government. Man, sit down, eat your fig vet, and mind your business.
Recovery and expansion. We will be engaging banks and cooperatives to help design this program. We will provide export grants to help small and medium enterprises, cooperatives, and registered business clusters to meet export standards and similar international trade requirements. Most importantly, to ensure that all eligible citizens can access these benefits, we will eliminate political interference in the granting of incentives by establishing objective criteria for eligibility and approval.
Y'all hear the crap? They're out of government. Let me tell you something. I have no issue with anybody wanting to be a prime minister. However, you've got to be truthful. But this man lied. He lied through the skin of his teeth. He lied. This man lied through the skin of his teeth. And, I am going to show you a picture as to, the Prime Minister of Fig Vet. This is what this man wants us to be. Prime Minister of Fig Vet. This is what this guy is. This guy do not care with the people of St. Lucia. He doesn't. He doesn't. Imagine, the man cannot even grow the economy. He is so daft, so void of vision. He is not a visionary. He is so clueless that this guy insulting the people of St. Lucia when he has the task to move our country forward. You're telling us to eat more bananas like we some freaking monkeys? What's wrong with this man? Minister of Fig Vet. Clown City. Philippa is a Fig Vet PM. Clown. The man is a clown.
We want our country and our lives to return to normal.
The man is a clown. What nonsense is that? You're telling the people of St. Lucia to eat more bununu, according to Ezekiel, bununus. You're telling us to eat more bununus. You have no plan for our country. Look at Met. Right? Look at Met. You people are so lovely. I'm just looking at my buy me your coffees. You always make me so happy. Thanks to the coffees. I always give you all time on my show, and I'll give you all in a bit. So, Gamisi, Met is a madman. So basically, my people, what he is saying to you, that clown is saying to you, go. So that means, hear this, you remember Elsa Pass? And you remember what Elsa did? Had Alan Charleston stayed there, the farmers would have recouped quicker. However, he stayed there and make a mess. Sainsbury ready to break the contract with us. So this is why he's telling us, go and do barbecue jerk chicken, jerk fig. I never heard nonsense like that. Mr. Clown Prime Minister, this is what he is.
God have mercy upon us.
Now, my people, you know, I just got some news there. And I honestly, people, I really don't know what to say, what to do again. I really don't. I really don't know. My people, we are in trouble in this country. We are in trouble in this country. And it really pains my heart. Do you know? Do you know? And where is the Minister of Passion Fruit to come to the people of St. Lucia to say that? We need to leave our children home. I don't have children going to school, but I still consider all the children in St. Lucia are my children. Do you know that the US has now advised their citizens as of the 18th of January 2022 avoid travel to St. Lucia. If you must travel to St. Lucia, make sure you are fully vaccinated before travel. So America right now, and this is from the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, they have right now issued a warning travelers' health that their citizens do not, and I repeat, do not travel to St. Lucia. And these people sit there, and do nothing. You see, my producer is just off the chain. I didn't have that in my script. My producer done put it in already for me. So you all need to support and buy the coffee because Akim is excellent. As I said, if I had to pay a producer, I would have to give the producer at least $5,000 a month. So when you see I come to you, I don't tell you fables, I don't tell you lies. So you're seeing it right here that a warning has been issued. In order to save our economy, my people, they need to get a handle on this situation with the numbers rising. They need to get a handle on the situation. Philip J. Pierre, Prime Minister of Figvet, man, wake the hell up. You are destroying our country. And if you continue in this vein, the IMF will be knocking at our doors. We are in trouble. Our country is in trouble, my people. What are we going to do about it? Now, some people in St. Lucia, Lord, I don't know how some people think. Some people have said, oh, the United States full of corona cases or whatever. In a day, they have like 1 million cases. Yes. But are we America? People begging for a little $1,500 that Philip J. Pierre has not given to the people of St. Lucia to go and try and survive? Are we America? America with all their resources have borrowed and also catching their royals, but they are trying to put things in place. What has Philip J. Pierre put in place? The director of WHO, whatever his name is, said you have to be vaccinated. That's one way. And you have to implement other measures to curb the spread. Philip J. Peard, like a big Abu Dede, is on his press conference saying, oh, if you don't want to listen, if you don't want to vaccinate, we are going to mandate it for you to go and get vaccinated. You must be in Mars. Whether you are vaccinated or have the boosters or whatever, the experts say to you that you can still get the damn thing. What measures is this man putting in place? What is he? He saw it yellow, exactly, Sophie. He saw it yellow. He thought it was butter. This man is a Abu Dede. My God and my Lord, I am pleading, and I'm happy in different circles. People are mentioning Soso's name. Thank you. They are saying what Soso is saying is relevant and is the truth. Now, I have another issue to deal with. Let me tell you, Alan Shastney didn't lose because he was a bad prime minister. Alan Shastney was not a politician. He had a good heart. Alan Shastney was dealing with demons. Right? He was dealing with demons. I want to ask this young lady, Miss Johari, during the election campaign, there was this young man, and the young man came to apologize and whatever. But the devil was so much in this election. It was playing on the minds of people, where this young man did a song about we gotta kill Alan Shastney. Where was Lisa Johari to ask him or to condemn this? No, they liked it. They liked it because all that would help them win the election. Where was Philip Mosozonwe at the time to condemn that? No, he didn't condemn it because he liked it. But you want to open your beck, Lisa Johari and Philip Mosozonwe. You want to open your beck and tell Alan Shastney to denounce whoever called Sky FM to say whatever he said. I never heard it. Where were you when the Unabomber wanted to bomb Guy and Alan Shastney, put grenades, put bombs under their chair when they get up for them to die? Where were you? I will call you and Lisa out, Philip Mosozoe, on the bullshit. You have to deal with me. I hope it's not for 5 years. I can't deal with you all. You all are toxic. This government is toxic. I can't deal with you all for 5 years. Now, I also want to know, where are the other UWP candidates or ministers? Where are you all? All of you all disappear into thin air. Where are you all? All of you all disappeared. Now, I just listen very attentively when people speak. And I listened carefully to what Alan Shastney said at his press conference today. He said the various councils will be having their elections so that they can choose, I think it's the executive and whoever wants to run for that constituency. I cool with that. And he said to bring in fresh new faces. I cool with that. Because even if a soldier is wounded, his comrade always look for him and drag him to safety, even if his comrade knows that he's going to die. Where are those who sat in government, even if the opposition said many things about y'all? You still have a right to come out and speak and tell the people what is going on in our country is not good. Therapy is dynamic. Fortuna is superb. Our women are dynamic. Dominic, excellent. Shastney is even better now. He has been refined. The oil has been poured upon this gentleman. And one thing I like about Alan Shastney, You not ain't no anger, no rage, nothing in him. Listen to those in government. You ain't the anger, you ain't the rage in them. You not hearing that from Alan Chasney. He's cool, he's calm, and he's collective. I am telling the United Workers' Party, we do not want what Mia did to the opposition to happen to us. Because what has happened, she caught them with their pants down. And yesterday, either yesterday or today, I think it's yesterday or today. I think it's today, sorry. Today, the opposition filed an injunction against Mia to stop the election. But I don't think that went through. So, United Workers' Party, you have to be very, very cunning. You have to be very smart. Because we're dealing with a rogue government. A government that lies. Anytime you lie to me, I have nothing to do with you. Lies and deceit. You need to put your people in place. Put fresh faces. People are yearning. Imagine I am 52 years and I'm yearning for new faces. People that will bring things alive. Don't you think the young people and the voters who didn't come out, don't you think they're yearning for young faces? Do not make the error to put back the same people. And I am very comforted with what Alan Chasney said. Now, when they have their convention in June for the political leader, if Alan Chasney returns to the leadership of the party, I am asking people to support his vision. Because some of y'all ministers, let me give y'all some mepwe now in the United Workers' Party. Some of y'all did not support Alan Chasney. Because some of y'all were saying it's your time, your time. Your time what? You get $10,000 a month with the perks. Take it. Nothing else belongs to you. Nothing. Go work with what you have. Oh, it is my time, my time. Nothing is your time. And whoever is going to work with Alan Chasney, make no demands of the man. The demand you should make of him is to be transparent and hold him accountable. When you are in government or you vying to lead a country, self takes a backseat. Self takes a backseat. And you focus on the people. Some of y'all, when you're rich in government, things vaguely in your eyes. Vaguely in your eyes. Because you'll want things. It's not about you. Some of you, Alan Chasney, I could have seen y'all were not surrounding him with your wings to protect him. Some of you were greedy. Y'all did not understand his vision. And I'm not telling you lies there. Y'all know I don't come here and tell you crap. Y'all did not understand his vision. Some of his visions were very hard to implement because y'all still in 19 not before Christ. This is why he was light years before some of the people that surrounded him. So you need young people. Because look at me here tonight. I love young people. I surrounded myself with all the young people. I am never too big to learn. Look at me here now. People are saying, wow. Okay, I just got an update that the court in Barbados denied the injunction by the opposition. So, election tomorrow. So, I in that. So, we don't have lies on Deceit tomorrow, but I in that. But I am telling you, look at me here. Right? Look at me here. I saw somebody I go back and I read your comments sometimes, and I saw somebody said, wow, this is such a beautiful production. It's a young man. He said, that's such a beautiful production with such little equipment. How are you all able to do all that? Had I considered myself, oh, listen, I'm 53 years, I'm 52 years, I'm more educated than you, you're not telling me what to do. My producer is 17 years, my producer not telling me what to do. My producer is my son, I believe I can roll over him and tell him enough. No, I take his advice. So some of you ministers from the UWP, Alan Shastey was ahead in his vision, but some of y'all could not see it. It ain't about you. As long as you are minister of government, it ain't about you. The only thing that's about you is the salary you take, and then the rest is for the people. Visionary. And I believe our young people are ready to go. Our young people are brilliant. You like to beat the young people, or you'll see your son. No. There are a lot of brilliant people. I am looking like this to you because of my son. Right? He told me what I needed to get. Right? He told me what I needed to do. Right? And I went ahead and I listened to him. When I sit here in front of you, my job is easy because he knows what he's doing. He got the software. People are saying to me, so we have not seen a production like this on Facebook with any other live. Had I been rude and not listened to my son, sometimes the things were expensive, and I said to him, do we really need? I said, Mommy, if you want quality, you got to spend the money, Mommy, and for you to have a good experience. So the young people are so intelligent. I getting old already. The brain going left, right, and center. The young people like drawing on their brains and, feeding on them. And that is what Alan Shastey had. He needed young people to feed. He had ideas. So the young people now can say to him, okay, Mr. Shastey, okay, you want to do it that way. It's good, but if we tweak it this way, it might be better. But some of you were like, grey hung. Some of you all minister, it's your time. Your time, mass. Your time what? It's not about you. It is about the people of St. Lucia. Thank you, Millie. Thank you. He does have a bright future ahead of him. And one thing with Akeem, because let me tell you, I'm a Leo, right? Leos are we're not impatient, but we're like, bam, 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 get this done. Let's go. That's the kind of drive I have. Let's do this. And he balances me out. He just said to me, okay, Mommy, relax, we'll do this, we'll do that. And he is, even at school, wherever he goes, they love him. They feed on his intellect. They feed on him. And that's what I'm doing. Thank God for my children. Thank God for Akeem. Now, let me just shout all of you who gave me coffees. DB, darling, hope you and Mommy have a good birthday. Thanks for the coffees, DB. And her words to me is, keep up the great work. I will, my Dudu, darling. Give Mom a hug for me, please. Marilise, my darling, all the way in London. She said, I enjoyed the last show last night, and I felt your emotions. It was a bittersweet one. Thank you, Marilise. Thank you. I love you. And then I have another one from Carol Marshall. And I pray, Carol Marshall, that the Lord continue to bless you. I love messages like that. And she said, I have been listening to your show, but unfortunately, I am only now able to support you. Thanks for keeping St. Lucians informed and showing us the truth. You are very welcome, Carol, and I am just happy that you are financially able now, and the Lord has blessed you, and he's going to continue to bless you. And then someone else bought me coffee, and this person said, the voice of the voiceless. Thank you. Continue praying for me. I appreciate that. And Jeanette said, thank you for the valuable work that you're doing to educate St. Lucians. Long may it continue. Yes, it will continue. As long as God gives me breath, I will continue the good fight of faith and continue doing what I am doing. So all those who have not supported, remember, I'm not asking you for 1,000 coffees, so don't feel bad if it's a coffee. I am going to appreciate it like it's 100 coffees I got. Right? I am going to appreciate it. And let me shout at my girl Miriam and my boy Mario. Thank you guys. Y'all are so wonderful. I love your loads like crazy. Thanks for everything y'all have done, And let's just enjoy our Prime Minister again, with the fig vet bois. This man is a bois. A bois we have as Prime Minister, bois, fig vet. Philip Mossozo, where the man not understanding. I just don't understand what is that man problem. I just don't understand what is his issue. This man is crazy. So people, you have to be vigilant. Right now, we're in trouble. The US tell us they're not sending their people to us. They're not sending. So let's listen to this boy man again. Il passe même danser. Il a con dek abu dede. What kind of prime minister? What kind of prime minister y'all have? Gasulia. Thank you, Carrot. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed it, Dudu. Gasulia. Can we see that? Thank you, Chrisanne. Thank you for enjoying the show. Yes, Miriam, you are stuck in the USA for until now. Hey, my boy Martin, Black Seeker Toka. Martin, how you doing? Thank you, Doris, telling me great show as always. Thank you, love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. So my people, I love you. It is now 10 a.m. And when it's 10 a.m., you know your girl Soso is out. However, I will see you on Friday. Share the live with your friends. Tag your friends. So Soso is out. Be good. Love y'all.